Hi, and welcome to the 19th class of our Shift and Lift. I am Wendy Shupner. I'm SOAR's CEO and founder of Blue Mist Energy Healing. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about a technique that we use in Blue Mist. It is actually in this book that is a Shift and Lift workbook and journal. This is available on our website for free as an ebook, and you can also order a physical copy if you'd like that. Today, we're going to be talking about techniques we use here in a private practice to really improve your overall health and wellness and really focus on interpersonal growth and development. So today, we're actually going to be talking about the crown chakra. Now, the crown chakra sits right below kind of the skull. It's right on the top of the head here. Oftentimes we see this drawn kind of this way, if you're familiar with energy work, where it kind of shoots on the top of the head. We don't practice that here at SOARworks. We actually see it kind of move out with the other 7. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about the crown chakra, and then I'm going to give you some exercises with it. Now, the crown chakra is going to be the color purple, and it's either going to be a dark purple or light purple. You might see either color. If you don't see energy, that's okay. I'm going to give you an affirmation that's going to move your energy in the exact same way. Let's go back and kind of review this a little bit in more detail, and then we'll have a visual here for you. So the color purple comes down into the top of your head. Because it's the crown, it's just going to go a little bit in, maybe half an inch or so, and then it's going to move straight out in front of you like this. So it's going to come down and move out. Now, the crown chakra is really our highest in-body connection to divine presence, okay? So whereas our forehead chakra is more about, let's say, our spidey sense or our community, day-to-day interaction spiritually, the crown chakra is a higher level of interaction, and this is going to be a direct source connection. So today we're going to be talking about that connection, and we're going to be enhancing it with mindful thinking and with visualization of energy work. When we are starting this exercise, I'm going to recommend that you breathe in through your nose, holding in your lungs, and exhaling out through your mouth. Now, the most important thing is for you to be comfortable. So if that doesn't feel comfortable for you, don't do it. Do what feels best. The reason I recommend this is just because I really like to hit that chest energy if we can. Now, I also recommend shoes off versus shoes on, just to keep you a little bit grounded and more comfortable during the exercise, because we are connecting to a high level of energy here, okay? This is the kind of the instruction or lesson for today, is that we are always connected to this divine power, always. We aren't necessarily mindful about it. We don't feel it, just like we don't necessarily feel, our liver functioning. It's kind of happening in the background. When we use our tools in Blue Mist, we're connecting with a current that is already in motion and existing. So during this exercise, what we're going to do is really tap into that flow mindfully, intentionally, so we can become more in harmony with it. Now, once we do that, it allows us to pull power from it. We, of course, already have power from it. It's already working. But by connecting with it and being intentional and mindful with it, then we create a little bit more synergy with it. And that creates some power for us, okay? So today we're going to be using the crown chakra and really pulling from that source of power for our journey forward, for our life experience. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of time here, just 30 seconds or so, and also pause the video just to think about what it is that you'd like to put power into. So what kind of things are you working on, or what do you want to do spiritually or interpersonally? What things do you feel like, if I had a little bit of power, I could push this forward for myself? This can be interpersonal. Maybe it's about confidence, or maybe it's about loving deeper, okay? There's always ways to improve. Even if your life is 100% perfect, make it 110% perfect, okay? We can always be growing and expanding and deepening the way that we live and what we feel. Okay, so I'm just going to give you, 30 seconds. I'm not going to probably give me 30 seconds, actually. So just go ahead and pause the video because I'm just so excited to jump into this energy flow. Now I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Let's just take 30 seconds here. And I want everyone to think about it. I'm all over the place. This is my own divine flow coming in. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, so now we've kind of thought of some things here. I'm going to give you the exercise where we're going to visualize this flow, okay? Now, for those who do not visualize, who say, oh my gosh, I can't connect to energy, I don't know how to do that. No worries, because we're going to give you an affirmation. The affirmation moves energy in just the same way. So our mindful thinking, our conscious mind, is actually interacting with energy flow, also in the background. And so when we are thinking something, we're actually creating energy flow. So you don't have to see it, connect to it in a way that you are aware even. Okay, and the affirmation that we're going to use, and this affirmation again, is by saying it, you're creating the same energy connection and flow. I am not alone in the things that I do and what I want to accomplish. Okay? I'm not alone in the things that I do and what I want to accomplish. This is an important affirmation because what it's doing is it's recognizing that you have this internal force and power within you, and you're not alone, that you have this energetic and universal support. And by acknowledging that, saying, okay, I'm not alone, and that I can support, then you can say, now I can use it. I can use it more effectively. Okay, so let's go ahead and, Now I'm just going to recommend that we start with really, let's take some 3 to 4 deep breaths. We're just going to kind of shake off the day, because we want to be super focused. So let's go ahead and begin. So we're just going to breathe in through our nose, holding in our lungs, exhaling out through our mouth. And we're just going to take 3 or 4 deep breaths, okay? And as we're doing this, we're really not going to focus on anything that happened before the breath, the after the breath. In fact, we're just going to focus on this moment and being extremely present within ourselves. So let's just continue to breathe in through our nose, holding in our lungs, exhaling out through our mouth. And so we're just going to continue to breathe, and we're going to be focused on ourselves. We're going to be focused on connecting with this internal power. We're connecting with this universal presence. We could say God or source. We're feeling that flow kind of move through us. Okay. And if anything comes into your mind, your conscious thinking, just going to let it kind of come in and come out. We're going to just hold it in the background. Don't give it any focus. You really just want to focus on your breath. Breath moving in through your nose, holding in your lungs, exhaling out through your mouth. And you want to focus on really going inward. So your conscious mind is on your breath. You're saying your divine mind or energetic mind is really connecting with that current that's constantly moving through you. And when we're doing this, we're mindful or intentional about how we're connecting to this divine power and how we can pull from that power to enhance our life journey and comfort. Okay. So just continue to breathe in through our nose, holding in our lungs, exhaling out through our mouth. And for those who feel called, I invite you to visualize a beautiful light just above your head, beautiful purple, be darker or lighter purple. And as you breathe, you're just going to guide that in or hold the intention that's being guided in. So you can visualize it with color purple, or you can hold intention that this beautiful light is coming in through the top of your head. It's just coming just slightly into your head, right under your skull. It's not very far in. You're just going to hold it there for a moment. Just feel its warmth and connect with its power and its security in the way that you feel supported by it. Now, you could feel a little bit of tingling on the top of your head or a little bit of warmth coming in. That's completely normal. You might not feel anything, and that's okay too. So you're just allowing this to come in, and when you're ready to have some expression, you go ahead and guide that straight out in front of you. So the beautiful purple comes in through the top of the head, not far in, and then straight out in front of you, makes a 90-degree angle or just a bend there. We just continue to breathe. We connect with this beautiful flow of divine energy. Now, for those who don't visualize or don't really sense energy at all, let's go ahead and say this affirmation together. Just think it, okay? I am not alone in the things that I do, what I want to accomplish. I am not alone in the things that I do and what I want to accomplish. So you're thinking about that connection, that synergy. You're thinking about how to use that flow, that power, that security to weave it into the things you want to accomplish, to have deeper meaning and life experience. I'm not alone in the things that I do and what I want to accomplish. I'm not alone in the things that I do and what I want to accomplish. We just continue to breathe into our arms, holding our arms, exhaling out through our mouth. We just continue to breathe. When we get really connected with ourselves, we feel this beautiful warmth moving through us. We should feel lighter and lifted in our center. When this happens, you just feel really connected. Just invite you to be mindful of the purple moving in through the top of your head and out. And really intentional about connecting with this flow within so that you can use it for greater joy and life experience. And so that you can guide it to what it is you're trying to accomplish. This energy always is running through us. You're always supported by it. You can always use it for your greater good and the good of others. So you just continue to breathe and you mindfully connect to that power, that direct presence, that source of energy flow that is moving through us consistently, continually. You're connecting through this visualization of light purple, the dark purple, into the top of your head and then straight out. You're using this affirmation. I'm not alone in the things that I do and what I want to accomplish. And then you start to think, connect with the power. Then you start to see it weave into the things that you're trying to do in your life experience. And you can always come back to the space and time whenever you need to by using these techniques in Blue Mist, where you visualize this color coming through just under the scalp and straight out in front of you, or using this affirmation, or just holding the attention that you're connecting to this divine source of power within you that is always there for you, always supporting you, that you're never alone, and always kind of guiding you for success.